Hello everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip and today I have a match for you on Gravelpit, but I am not alone. I am joined by French. French, how you doing today?
Wonderful, Kip. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. How do you like Gravelpit as Highlander?
On Highlander, I love it. Sixes, it's weird. It's too big, but I guess it's okay.
I agree. But so teams are just now getting ready. We'll go live in a second, but let's go over teams. On the blue, we have Tint of Blue. We have Utton is Pyro, Danny is Scout, CJ is Heavy, Delpo is Sniper, High Five is Spy, Darth Pops is Engineer, Morin is Demo, Unkubo is Soldier, and then I missed the last person. Why don't you go over SOB, which stands for Straight Outta Badwater?
Alright, on Straight Outta Badwater, we got Gucci Bag Swag on Sniper, Hell on Medic, Hermes on Scout, which is appropriate, Dionysus on Heavy, Loki on the Spy, Pluto on the Demo, Buddha on the Soldier, Athena on the Engineer, and Simple Jack on the Pyro. And if you haven't noticed, they are all named after Greek gods.
I love that commitment. I love when teams go with a theme and stick with it. Now, which Greek god was Gucci Bag Swag?
He was Hephaestus, which was like god of forging, I believe, but they changed that. But we're about to start here.
Alright, we'll talk about the Greek god of swag later. But we will watch this rollout, and actually Tint of Blue is bringing their heavy and med out already. Usually it's typical of teams to keep their med in spawn to just preserve them for that B push, but they are coming out now, so it looks like they may be doing something, but actually they're playing really cautious, so probably not.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people on A here. It's just the Soldier, the Scout, and the Engineer, who's just got something in his hand. I'm not entirely sure what, but...
Yeah, so they're going to do a relatively slow cap of this, while the rest of Blue is just hanging out in the hallways so far. I think and there's not even any defense here from Red up on A, so that's pretty much going to be 43 seconds. I mean, well, that's a pretty fast cap there. Oh my goodness! Blue Spy getting in there and taking down Hell. Oh my god.
That's a very good pick. I did not see that, but I did see the kill feed. However, we do have Loki from Straight Outta Badwater coming in on his Spy. We'll see what he gets. He gets this Soldier, and maybe gets the Demo. No, he does not get the Demo. He gets spotted out immediately, but he will get away.
Oh, but not doing a whole lot for his team, though, because there was the Uber that took down all of the NG stuff. Medic for Red dropped right there, or not dropped, died right there. And we'll see if Blue can continue this push, and it looks like they will be able to do so. They have the numbers right here to cap, and Red is just pretty much decimated after that push, so maybe going to be a very fast B cap, and looks like, yeah, there's no way that SOB is going to be able to contest this. So they're pretty much just falling back to C now.
Yeah, after the Medic drop there, the amazing Spy pick, and then he seemed to be doing a little bit more work even after the Medic pick, but there's not a whole lot that Red can do to defend that after the Medic's gone to defend the Engineer, who can obviously repair his buildings, but once the Medic's gone, that's a huge thing on Badwater. There's really nothing you can do to hold on to a point.
Oh, you mean Gravelpit?
Or,
straight out of Badwater.
Straight out of Badwater.
Which is awesome. Watching the setup on C, we have the Engineer on the roof and his dispenser and teleporter up there. Really interesting placement. I hope he moves that dispenser because his team right now can't really get to it easily. He is running mini sentry gun, so we'll see how that works, but setting up on the point, so that will discourage jumpers. So not a bad setup right now. We'll see how long they can hold it, though.
Interesting choice to go run a mini sentry on defense, though. I don't think I've seen that. Athena does get headshot, though, so that's not going to be any help.
Yeah, the thing with mini sentry is you have to stay alive to continue spamming them because they go down so easily, so I'm not playing cautious enough there, and Athena does go down, loses teleporter as well. Here comes the Blue Uber. They immediately take down that mini sentry gun, but Red Uber is popped in response. Meanwhile, somebody is up on the point. Demo was able to jump up there. He meets this Soldier. Soldier goes down, but Demo falls off in the meantime. We'll see if he can get back up there in time to cap, but no, Morin does go down. So Red is going to be able to hold this pretty successfully, although there is Spy on the point. We'll see if he can't finish something off. No.
He does not get, he gets the Uber Sol, though. There is an Uber Sol, so that'll help out Hell a little bit.
Yeah, he's at 70, about 80% right now, so they're going to have a nice Uber advantage. If they decide to do anything with it, though, is the question. course, pushing out of C, there's nowhere to go, so just hold on to it. It's probably their best bet right now.
Now there's a mini sentry up defending. Oh, he just took it down, but there was a mini sentry up defending the dispenser. Where the dispenser is, I've actually seen medics hide back there, so it's very hard for jumpers to get at them. And you can still kind of heal your teammates who are on the ramp without getting spotted. It's a good tactic, but on especially on sixes because there's so many jumpers. But not really on Highlander. I haven't really seen a whole lot of Highlander gameplay, other than like my own.
Yeah. So yeah. Interesting. Looks like Hell is just kind of crouching there on the point. Gotta be careful about those headshots because there are a lot of sniper lanes on this last point in C.
There is actually a sniper taking his shots at him. He gets spotted by the spy, but the sniper's got a hugely clear shot, getting a lot of spam on him.
Here comes a blue Uber. Is popped kind of early though, and they're gonna have to run all the way up the ramp, and it's not gonna happen. Denied by the red pyro right there. So doing some really nice work, and Loki actually finishing off med right there. We'll see.
CJ is doing some work though. CJ, the heavy, will be able to get up onto the point. There's a mini sentry up right behind him. He gets takes that down immediately. It's heavy versus heavy, and CJ will be taken down on the ramp. But there are blue reinforcements. Maybe a little too late. We'll have to see. Yes.
The fire right there just ran straight into a spun-up minigun. Not what you want. And we're just seeing kind of blue right now. Throw people one at a time at the point, which is not what you want to do. You need a coordinated effort, and they have enough time. They had such a good time for B that they really don't need to be playing reckless right now. They need to just get one good push together, and they can have it put together a really nice time.
Now during this cast, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna be comparing this a lot to sixes, like comparing and contrasting the Highlander versus sixes.
Do it.
Because this is such a classic sixes map, along with Badlands and I'm gonna say Badwater, along with Badlands and Granary. These are like the three main sixes maps. So it's always good to see Highlander gameplay on this map. It really fits Highlander. But we'll just have to see how much there can be. There's a pyro up on the point right now. Gets taken down by the heavy, but the heavy is really hurt. He gets taken down by some spam from just the A connector, one of the A connectors.
Yeah, so wow, a lot of action going down there, and then we have the brief lull between charges or between pushes, and that's definitely something you get in Highlander and both sixes as well. The lulls in between, the waiting, that you know something's gonna happen soon. Just working Ubers.
Loki trying to go for a backstab, trying to keep his medic safe by taking out that sniper. I don't think he got anything. I accidentally clicked away and I can't find him again. But there's a huge headshot there. Taking out. Yeah, Delpo going big, making sure he can't get counter sniped, freeing him up to get a clear headshot on the red medic. Hell.
Right now he's going for the mini sentry gun snipe, and then the teleporter. Oh, that's one way to play it. But right now, just buying time.
No scope teleporter pick.
Oh wow, hacks. He's hacking, guys. So blue does have this 100% Uber. They will be pushing in soon. They can't afford too much time to just idle around. And indeed, here comes the combo up the ramp. Haven't popped yet. They have their pyro with them and still haven't popped. Oh my goodness! And hell drops right there. So no red Uber. Blue Uber is popped on the ramp. Oh, but medic going down, and there's nobody left for red to stop this. It's just a heavy and the demo on the point. Soon gonna be joined by Scout, but that's that. They don't even need that. That's what that. I don't know. Words being hard. Sum up that round, French.
I'm gonna have the same trouble with words because it all just happened so fast. How do I English?
Yes. Yes.
But that was a really well played round by Blue. They were at the beginning just suiciding players onto C, which is never something you want to do unless you absolutely have to. If there's very little time on point left, and but there was no time on point, and although the C cap's kind of fast, you have to always coordinate a push coming into C, and that's what they did, and that's what really worked. And again, like comparison between sixes and Highlander, you'll almost always see some sort of off class coming in onto this point if you're attacking C. It's mostly will be a sniper or a spy, especially a sniper, but It could be either one. And Sniper's a huge play, as you saw there, dropping the Uber, or making Hell drop the Uber. But
yeah, so here we go with the second half of the first round now. Straight Outta Badwater has to beat a time of 7 minutes and was like 27 seconds or 30 seconds or something, which is very possible, but gonna be tough.
there's a scout, red scout here on A, trying to defend. Gets a little bit of spam, delaying the push a lot. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah, he's doing some great dodging. Hermes just cannot connect with him, and finally...
No, he doesn't even go down. He's
yeah,
not
Danny
down.
just runs away. Danny from Tint Blue is just getting out of there. So successfully delayed that for about like 30 seconds, so not bad job.
But there's now a simultaneous cap going on here at B. It's a Soldier, and Soldier's gonna get taken out by a spun-up heavy of CJ. Nothing you want. That's not something you want to run around a corner and see in your face.
Absolutely not. And now I'm wondering what we missed here with all the NG stuff. I did see that Darth Pops, the red NG, set up his sentry gun on the ramp, which was really vulnerable to spam. And so I'm guessing he went down, the sentry gun went down, and now there's really nothing set up at B. Oh my goodness, did Delbo just drop Hell again? I don't see any Uber for Blue. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that looks like what happened. I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't paying attention either.
You're supposed to catch these things. That's
bad
why we
at
have a
this.
co-caster. No, I'm bad at this. You're supposed to be good at this. No.
I'm bad.
Absolutely fine. We'll discover it all together. Really interesting setup. Athena, the engineer for Blue, is setting up on C, so that is definitely a tactic that you don't see in sixes, but I love it in Highlander, just being really, really aggressive.
He's got a teleporter up and a mini sentry up. He's defending himself, so he will not get taken down, and he will be able to hopefully stay up on this point once.
Oh no! And Triaft went down right there to a nice flare gun shot. So both medics dropped Uber. Oh, Hell was really, really hurt too, and he went into the point, not able to stay alive. And these medics are just having the toughest time staying alive. A lot of spam and damage coming out, and then they're getting caught in the middle of it. So really unfortunate. We have yet to see an Uber in this round.
Oh, Loki just got face stabbed big time by High Five. Or from my perspective, that looked like a huge face stab.
And it looked legit on my end. I'll call legit.
I'm sure it was legit. As a spy main, I don't like calling face stabs, but you know.
As someone who has about 5 hours on Spy, I'm gonna say that it was legit. Anyway, we do see Hell went down again more and getting some really nice stickies in there to protect the point. And so no medic again for Blue, and Straight Outta Badwater is going to have a lot of trouble if they don't have this medic alive. It's going to be made a little bit easier because Darth Pops is having a lot of trouble getting the sentry gun up. He's trying again to build it on the ramp, which is really hard to defend. I don't think this is a good idea.
I'm not entirely sure what his reasoning is. I think he wants to try and connect, get the one tunnel, but
yeah, I mean,
it's not always a good idea to just go for that, because there's always plenty of ways to spam around it. It's much easier to just hold it back behind the point, keeping your medic safe, keeping the rest of your team safe. It's more of a defense for your team than a defense for the point when it's behind there, which is what you want, especially on Highlander.
Yeah, and especially important, and whoa, did you just see that? Somebody's body went flying. And it's especially important to have control of the roof, which the sentry gun doesn't really have. But their soldier is doing a nice job. That is, who is the soldier? Dur and Kubo doing a good job patrolling the roof right there, and that's really important in Highlander as well as sixes. It's really important. Highlander, it's pretty important.
Yeah, that's definitely something you want to control when you're defending B here, is the roof. Because there's obviously the drop down through the top. There's plenty of ways around it, and if you have the high ground, that's almost always the best situation for you.
Here we come with the Blue push. They have the Uber easily take out that level 1 sentry gun dispenser down. There is a red Uber on the point, but Pyro's doing a good job reflecting it. Oh, and Dionysus the Heavy goes down to a backstab from High Five. And Hell goes down. He's tracked down by CJ right there, so Blue, not a whole lot left. The Pyro is still alive and trying to fight his way out of this, but Simple Jack is no, he is going to stay alive. Gets on the point. He and the scout are the only ones running around. Nope, and there Hermes goes.
CJ is going ham. See what he can do. CJ's still alive. He takes out the pyro. There's a heavy and a sniper chasing after him. There's not a whole lot that he'll be able to do until he gets reinforcements. But it's going to be him versus a spy, a heavy, and a sniper.
Oh, did he finish? No, I think. Oh yeah, he got Loki. Oh, and now trying to get on the point and not able to do that again. Running into spun up heavy.
Would imagine that it would be very foolish for excuse me, Tint Blue to try and push back onto this point and defend it, which I did see somebody try and do, but it's not a very good idea. It was Spy.
Yeah, High Five trying to get in there, which, you know, is not a bad idea for the Spy to help defend.
But anybody else to come out with suicide, literally.
So we have 2 minutes left, and to hold C for 2 minutes is not a hard task. But so Blue's going to have to put together some really coordinated pushes to make this happen.
The thing that about C on Gravelpit here is that it either caps, you'll either cap it.
Oh no! Sorry, just got interrupted with their Gucci bag swag. I think dropped the Uber for red, and so here comes the Uber. It's going to be uncontested, but they are getting blasted all over the place. We'll see if they can do anything with it. Somebody is on the point. That is Hermes, but he goes down to a mini sentry gun.
Delpo doing work, get a huge shot on Simple Jack, and the sentry gun.
So what could have been a really good opportunity for Straight Outta Badwater turned out just to not be executed. Once they got that medic drop, really should have been able to make something else happen there, but it looks like just not able to pull it together. Loki is still alive though, and he's on the ramps actually. Oh, he just got caught out. But you were saying about C.
I just remember, I forgot for a second, now I remember what I was going to say. C, almost always, you'll see that C will cap almost immediately, or it will take a very long time to cap. It's one or the other. You very rarely see anything in between. And that's, I guess, the nature of that is because after B, if your opponents are all down from a push to B, you can probably push on to C, catch them off guard or unprepared.
Yeah, so we'll see if Straight Outta Badwater can come back from this, but it's really not looking great for them. Red is really well set up. Oh, a lot of spam coming down to Hermes, gets High Five right there. But basically everybody on Red is on the tower right now, and we have a level 3 sentry gun, so not looking great for SOB right now.
There's a medic scout up behind Hell. Hell gets taken down by the sentry gun though. Darth pops.
And we have the Uber popped on the point. Blue does not have time, so we will not. So there's no overtime right now anyway. But there we go. So first round goes to Tint of Blue, who successfully defended for C. And you're right. You either see that really fast or really slow. And they just, unfortunately, SOB did not have time to do that really slow cap to like pick away. But so there we go. So we will take a brief halftime and then be right back.
All right.
And we're back with the second half. Me, Kip, and him, French. So, French, what are you thinking about Highland? What's your notions of this match so far?
I'm not entirely sure exactly what to say. First of all, because I'm bad at English, and secondly, because it's been a very, very interesting match. Not a whole lot of big pushes, but a few key picks that were allowing just both teams to be able to take advantage of anything.
Right. The way I see it, these teams are pretty evenly matched, so some of those key picks can really obviously, you know, make or break that round. And I just want to offer, if you are having trouble with English, feel free to speak in Mandarin Chinese and also French, because that's your name. Can appeal to the international audience. I'm watching Delpo's cam right now. He is he was at A, but he's going to run away because Sniper can't do a whole lot in front of the entire opposing team.
But almost got a good headshot because we did see, I think it was Triaf peeking out earlier on the other team. So see Simple Jack now going medic and Hell trading places.
Interesting.
Just caught that. See if that was a result of a pure-like playstyle here on Gravelpit.
So, yep, so there you go. A will be kept relatively quickly. 36 seconds. Wow, that's maybe one of
Hermes runs right into Uten. Will pop his dead ringer. But oh, there he goes. And Uten will probably be yeah, there he goes. He gets taken down by Hermes, and Pluto gets Danny. So and the teleporter of Darth Pops. So that's gonna be key teleporter pick.
Yeah, not having those fast classes. So here comes the blue push. They have their Pyro with them, so doing a nice job repelling the red Uber. And Medic and Heavy both staying alive. Heavy abandons the Medic. No, you want to run with your Medic. And they have spotted out the Sentry Gun, but oh, Medic runs right into it. Simplejack is down to the Sentry Gun, and that push from straight out of Badwater is just not going to work, but...
Gucci Bag Swag gets a body shot onto Triumph.
Yeah, so not completely a fail, because you still got that Medic pick, but that just means Ubers will be even. And so, interesting. I can't really decide what went wrong there. I think separating from the Medic was a problem.
I think that was what failed the entire push, to be honest, because there was a point where straight out of Badwater had a 3-man advantage to push in on. I think they saw that opportunity, they took care of it, but Dionysus just overextended too much, or something happened there, and the entire thing got completely turned around in favor of Tinted Blue, and they're back up to defend with 50% Uber disadvantage. But regardless, it's still the same sentry placement too by Darth Pops. So I don't know if he decided to just go back to that because he thought it worked, or...
He did manage to get level 3 up right now, and it this time, and it did take down the Medic. But again, once they know it's there, it's in a very easily spammable place.
Easily spammable.
There you go.
Uber Pop very early here for straight out of Badwater. Gets pushed in. Pluto doing a great job jumping. Gets some stickies onto Triumph. Triumph does not as good as Uber. He gets taken down by Scout of Hermes. Hermes also gets Danny, the other Scout. And just a really nice push there. Pluto gets it all started. Not a whole lot, about same amount of people down, and now just spam coming from Pluto gets Darth Pops and his Sentry. Pluto gets a Spy as well with 8 health.
Pluto
finally gets taken down after doing solid amount of work. It's only 3 up, or 3 on the point and defending. 2 more just spawned for Tinted Blue. Although the Medic, Simplejack, will go down to Dare and Kubo.
Hell, doing a nice job taking down Morn right there, so no demo on the point. Blue Kid could potentially take this. Oh, but Dur and Kubo, the soldier, was on the roof, but then he got taken down by his opposing soldier. So nice job right there for Buddha to help come and clean up. So looks like straight out of Badwater is going to take this point. I don't know. Red Wilkin. Oh, High Five is on the point. Did get a backstab on Gucci Bag Swag. But that looks like that's the only contestation that we will have for this. Tinted Blue has wisely fallen back.
Oh, I saw High Five potentially go for a backstab on the Medic. He gets taken out, or he's gonna get taken out by the Pyro.
Not too long for this world.
Yeah.
So Blue will. Oh man, Tinted Blue in red. And straight out of Badwater in blue. Blue will have this pretty even Ubers pushing onto last right here. So let's see what kind of setup we have going. It's pretty much the same thing we just saw last round. The Sentry Gun in the on the ramp with the Heavy and Medic protecting it, and then just some kind of roamers. Soldier doing a little bit of roaming, and same with High Five. Actually, Solar's just going to camp right here. Not a bad idea. And Kubo is just on a crate waiting from that BC connector.
High Five going for the pick on Athena. Does not get it. Gets taken down. Gucci Bag Swag gets a headshot on Delpo. So there's no counter sniping for Gucci Bag Swag. Free to take a shot at the Medic if he can get a shot. Both teams now have Uber, so we'll see who pushes first. Blue Uber is popped. Coming through the BC connector.
Pluto trying to get this Sentry Gun. He was on fire, and he is actually now camping the point, but Red Uber was held off for a really long time and just popping it on the point, and that is going to take care of business pretty much. But wait, will it? CJ goes down almost immediately to a headshot from Gucci Bag Swag. There's nobody but the Medic on the point left, and he is not able to do it, but not a bad try from Triaft.
I was watching Gucci Bag Swag's cam, and he took a headshot at the Heavy. Literally the second he clicked, the Uber was popped. He did get the pick, but it was so close. I almost screamed because it was so close. Because I like Sniper, and we'll see him do his no mouse rollout here. Just kind of probably has an itch somewhere. So he's just using his key. He just hasn't moved his mouse. There he goes.
Or that's when you're eating also.
Multitasking. Competitive TF2 and sandwiches.
Yes, often for me it's getting the cat off the table. Alright, so here we go. Straight Outta Badwater has to defend for more than 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Otherwise, they're going to lose this match because remember, Tint of... Wait. Yes, Tint of Blue is in the lead.
I'm going to watch Loki's cam here for the rollout, see who... Or for the defense on A, see what he can do. He's running the Cloak and Dagger, very smart choice for defense on the first point.
I will watch that cam with you. I have a feeling he's going to do something huge. Let's hope he doesn't let us down. All of blue coming out. Well, a lot of blue coming out. Delpo actually going down rather quickly there to Gucci Bag Swag. Loki's going to get the backstab on Darth Pops.
Drop the sentry, too.
Ooh. I mean, not essential, but pretty much really, really annoys Darth Pops right there. And makes the rest of blue really paranoid.
Yeah, because he's still around, I believe. I'm not... Oh, headshot by Loki with his ambassador on during Kubo. Really good. He's saying something in chat. I have him muted, so I don't know what he was saying.
Oh, he's going for the shot on Loki, or on the scout who's on the point too, and does a lot of damage, I think. Oh no, it's to the demo. It's to Morin,
yes.
Who only had 13 health left right there. Oh man, Loki is just...
Athena with a wrangled level 3 here. I don't think... Not entirely sure what his mentality is there, because if he gets backstabbed, his sentry's going down for sure. But, I mean, I guess it also could do something. We'll see. Uber has been popped for red. Triumph went down. Didn't see that happen. But the spy's going to go after the sentry gun here. We'll see what happens with Athena. Athena digs down.
Oh, Athena does go down right there. We did see an Uber saw in there from Simple Jack. So we'll have that nice advantage, and really they're going to be able to hold this without that sentry gun. Having the dispenser up is still going to be so key, and it's fully loaded right there. So yeah, they'll be fine for the time being.
I think Gravelpit's the one of the only maps where a dispenser kick, calling a dispenser pick isn't a joke. Like, because dispensers are literally probably the most important thing for defense on.
I agree with you. I think they're always the most important thing, but I will agree with you. We see some really nice pills coming out from Morin. Can he finish off this pyro? And he does. Oh, but then gets exploded himself. Pluto on the roof putting on some nice stickies. They don't know he's there yet. Yes, they do. Soldier's going to jump up there and try to finish him off, but Morin... Or Pluto is still alive, barely, then goes down to CJ.
Stickies on the point. Pluto, yep, does get Danny. I kind of blanked out for a second there. Did not pay attention to anything whatsoever. Yeah,
you kind of got to do that when you're casting. Paying attention helps. But it looks like Blue will be able to cap this, so Tint of Blue in a good position. Well, kind of. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to cap C. I don't know. They had a pretty fast cap. No. I'm trying to remember the first round. How did that go for them?
They had a fairly fast cap.
There we go. That's why I keep you around. So we'll see if they can do it. So we'll see if they can do it, because that, of course, will mean the game win for them. And this was the last regular season game, so of course you want to go out of the season with a bang, or with a win at least. Yep. So, Straight Outta Badwater putting up, again, a really, really similar defense. They have that the dispenser on top of the secondary roof, which I'm really not sure about, but...
I don't know why they have the... I could see a sentry or a teleporter up there. Like a sentry defending the ramps, or the especially a wrangle getting the connectors. But a dispenser you need on the point or in where the medic is to keep him healed up if he gets any spams.
Now, underneath in the tunnels, it looked like the blue Uber was forced by Red Scout, I believe, and they come out of the tunnel with barely any Uber left, and both medic and heavy go down immediately. So once that Uber was forced, they really should just fell back. They had no chance anymore. Red Uber was popped in retaliation, and oh, Simple Jack going down on the point. High five at getting that med pick. So
and Dionysus too. He'll get taken down immediately though.
And who's up on the board now? Oh, it's the soldier. But Hermes takes care of him.
Hermes knows how to meet shot, but gets taken out by the Kukri of Delpo. Demo's up on the top too. They might be able to cap this. It's only a pyro and a spy coming up.
Oh, but the pyro's got that air blast. Oh man. Oh, Spy getting... there's a lot of Jarati in the point, so Pyro is covered in that. We'll see the rest of Blue is coming up. They can have... Yes! Wow.
And Danny will get the final cap for that. And I believe that is game.
Yes, that is GG Tint of Blue taking it 2-0. Pretty good cap there at the end. It was going definitely responded to the occasion and pulled out that fast cap of C when they needed it, especially after that Uber failure. But so nice job Tint of Blue.
Very, very close game. Not in terms of really points, but more in terms of skill level. I think it's more of just the game sense that Tint of Blue had coming into like coordinating pushes and making sure everybody was together when it came to getting pushes. Straight Outta Badwater did a similar job. I just think that Tint of Blue did it better, more effectively, and that seemed to obviously work out for them in their favor.
Yeah. And I still gotta say, Straight Outta Badwater, probably one of my top 5 favorite Highlander team names. Just gonna give you guys that award. So thanks so much for joining me, French. What is your channel? Where can we find more of your shoutcasting?
YouTube.com/MCFrenchSalam. I've actually started streaming if you want to go check that out.
Yeah, I'll put all those links in the info, and you guys should definitely check him out. He will cast all your stuff, won't you?
If you send me something to cast, because I can't find anything to cast because I'm too lazy to look.
Alright.
But yes, if you want to send me something to cast, definitely go ahead and do that.
And of course,
send me a PM or something.
And of course, you can always send me something to cast at falafel1066@yahoo.com. But that about wraps it up for us. Thank you to Try, who sent this in, a Blue Medic, or Tint of Blue Medic. And really nice job for both teams. And I hope they had a good season. And I hope they enjoyed Highlander and hope to see them in Season 9. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.